What's happening, y'all? Show man Flex with another episode of the Flex Files, man. Hey, man, look. Understanding the sexual nature of a woman, right? Understanding the sexual nature of a woman. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get right into it, man. Listen, you got women out here, man, catching print, man. You got women out here catching print. If y'all ain't heard, it's a little trend going on now where you got these women catching print, women, trying to find what dudes' print in their pants look like, right? Listen, women are some freaky ass motherfuckers. I don't care what nobody say. They just do it a different way. But women always been on some freak shit. They like having sex. Women want to have sex. Women want to fuck. All right, that's just the truth. That's just the bottom line of it, man. Women want to fuck. Women like to fuck. They like to have sex. Right? You can't stop that from happening. You shouldn't want to stop that from happening, right? Before we get into it, man, make sure to click that subscribe button below so that way you know when I'm posting new content for y'all. And shout out to all the subscribers, man. Happy Friday to everybody, man. Thank y'all so much, man. But yeah, for people who don't know, it's a trend going around on TikTok about catching print. All the women, it was this dude, I guess, that was talking about, and I'm assuming he's a guy that he's homosexual, right? But he gives tips to women about what to look for in men. But one of the things he was talking about was print, whatever, right? So all of a sudden these women been talking about, trying to learn how to catch print about what a dude pack and whatever. But, look, women are horned out. They freaked out. There's a reason why, yes, I sell gym memberships, right? And I see women catching print all the time at the gym. But I've been seeing this shit before this trend, man. Women are just like that. They always trying to look at that shit. Of all races, of all age, them older women, listen, you know what I mean? But, it's a lot of these women now, they be horned out, man. That's why I tell spicy erotica for a living, man, because these women be horned out, right? But that's their sexual nature. That's why I've always said, when it comes to body game and sex appeal, I just feel like that's going to reign. I feel like that's going to be law, be king, because if you can make they shit clench and tingle, right? And that's the thing, when a woman when a woman catch your print, or they catch how you walk, how you look, whatever, women are looking at a lot of different things. The OG Rum, we'll talk about this shit all the time. They looking at a lot of different things, right? They looking at shit that you don't think they looking at. And see, a lot of dudes will think that, oh, they looking at this. They just looking at the face, or they just looking at, bruh, no. That's how come you'll have dudes that, I'm going to talk about it in another video, right? We'll hit on it a little bit with this, right? But the ugly, sexy player, right? A dude, Cousin T-Talk, he's talking about this shit all the time. The ugly, sexy player, man. The ugly, sexy player, he may not be a handsome looking dude, but he's sexy to women. So his body probably on point. He probably packing. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. And then women know, and he look like he can fuck to women. Women look at him and be like, yeah, I know he put it down. It's just something about him. He got a little mean mug face. It's just something about him. Like he gonna put it down. Put me through the mattress, put me through the floor. That's what these women want, man. That's how come you'll see dudes that are broke, ain't got no money. They don't have a handsome looking face, right? They drive a what you call them things, Nissan Sentra or some shit, busted car. But all of a sudden, you always see him, but he may come to the gym, body probably cool, on point, look like he probably done came from prison. And he got like 3 or 4 different girls in rotation. 3 or 4 different women that are fine in rotation with him coming into the gym. Right? And you like, damn, why the fuck? Why he stay with the women. He stay with the shorties. Right? These women catching print, man. Look, listen. And all these dudes be in an uproar. They in an uproar about it, right? Because they don't want their shit to be exposed, or they don't want women to put them in a category. You gotta understand, man, women been doing this shit before now. They just saying it out loud. They just, advertising it out loud that this is what they doing. But these women already been doing this shit. They already been doing this shit. Like I come from the era of back in 2017, probably 2016, 2017, from like, being like a male Instagram dude, right? Where we would like post shit, thirst traps, all this shit. Man, women used to create pages, or they would be fantasizing about these dudes on these pages and these thirst traps. These women been doing this shit. It's just more mainstream now, but as a man, let me tell y'all this, man. As a man, you cannot control what these women do. You can't get upset about it. You can't get mad about it. You may not like it, but the moment you get upset about it and you want to protest about the shit, it just make you look like, okay, man, hey, you must not be that dude. Hey, bro, you must not be that nigga. You must not be that dude for real. Because if you that dude, you ain't gonna care about it. You ain't gonna get pissed off about it. You ain't gonna get upset about it. Who the fuck care? Yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, right? So you got to look at it like that, because it's just like it's not nothing you can do about it. But like I said before, that's why I've always say being sexy is in a lot of ways better than being handsome to women, right? And sexy and sex appeal, I'm gonna be completely for real with you, y'all. I don't even just mean, I want y'all to really understand what I'm saying, man. I know I started with the catch and print thing, but listen, this is where it comes into understanding the sexual nature of women, right? Because they horny as fuck. They freaked out, y'all. This is what it is, right? You can try to demonize them. You can try to put them you could try to make them seem like a hoe, whatever, but it ain't gonna change that they freaked out. They want what they want. They like what they like, okay? But sex appeal and being sexy, it ain't even just about the body, okay? I want y'all to really hear me. I done seen, it's this dude. He's like a lawyer guy. He's like a lawyer dude, right? And I'll see clips of him on social media, on TikTok and shit. And he'll give advice. I think he's like a divorce lawyer, and he's a white dude. But he kind of looked like, a Gavin Newsom type of dude, right? And Gavin Newsom is a good looking dude. Even facially, he's a good looking dude, right? But I've heard women say that he's sexy. He's daddy, right? And a lot of times they'll say it's more than the face. It's like, it could be the gray hair. But a lot of time with this dude I'm talking about, he looked like Gavin Newsom, but he like a divorce lawyer or something like that. Because he'll give advice about being a lawyer, about things, different clients that come to him and what people should do, whatever, right? But he tatted the fuck up. He tatted up. He got that Silver Fox thing going. And he got a certain kind of like swag when he talk. He got a certain, I don't know the dude name, bro. But I just seen a video of him today. But the point I'm making is, I done seen a lot of women comment and say he's daddy, he's sexy, whatever, right? Look, it's not it's really even older dudes, man. When they get more mature, they fall into this category of sexy. It's an appeal. That's why I just think that, you know, I feel like it's better because you get into that primal sexual nature of a woman. When they think you sexy, all bets are off. They letting all their guards down. The veil is being lifted. The curtain coming down. They want you to beat they shit in. Through the mattress, up and down, through the wall, through the floor. That's what they want. When they put you in that category, that's what they want. And that's what a woman's sexual nature is. It's where it can't be tamed, but they want somebody to tame it. They in full ovulation, and they can't control their urges and their sensations and their sexual nature because you bring it out of them. That's it for today, man. Hey, happy Friday to everybody. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to click that subscribe button below so that way you know when I post new content for y'all. Hey, man, it's another episode of The Flex Files with your man Flex. Till next time. Peace.